Imagine reaching your golden years, not just counting memories, but truly living life with energy, clarity, and freedom. Picture yourself both looking and feeling younger than your age, while everyone around wonders about your secret. What if the path to graceful, vibrant aging was simpler than you ever imagined? Have you ever wondered why some people stay active and joyful, while others seem to slow down with every birthday? Could small daily choices really hold the key to staying healthy as the years pass? The truth is, healthy aging isn't luck. It's about the habits we choose each day. Stay until the end. What you'll learn might change your life. If this speaks to you, hit subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your future self will thank you. Move your body, embrace your vitality. Think back to a time in your life when you loved to move. Maybe it was dancing at family gatherings, playing in the backyard, or simply strolling through your neighborhood on a pleasant evening. Movement felt like freedom, something that brought both joy and a sense of being connected to the world around you. For so many of us, though, the years bring not only wisdom but also aches, stiffness, or the temptation to slow down and let the comfy chair become our best friend. Yet, something magical happens when we ignore that little voice telling us to stop and instead gently encourage ourselves up and into motion. Science and experience both show that our bodies thrive on movement at any age. It doesn't have to be running marathons or joining intense fitness classes. Even daily walks, gentle stretching, gardening, or a dance in the living room can create a ripple effect of good health throughout your mind and body. Imagine a woman in her 70s who decided to join a local walking group. Not because she loved exercise, but because she wanted to feel less lonely. Within a few months, she noticed not only that her spirits were lifted, but her balance improved. Her knees stopped aching so much, and she could climb stairs with less effort. Her doctor took her off blood pressure medication, and she smiled more easily, knowing she was doing something for herself. Or picture a man who took up easy chair yoga after retiring, surprised by how quickly his back pain faded and his sleep improved. Stories like these aren't rare. Every community has people transforming their lives simply by inviting more movement into their days. There's a reason leading medical professionals consistently recommend regular physical activity, especially for older adults. When we move, we encourage circulation, keep our muscles and bones strong, and offer our hearts the workout they crave. It's not about looking younger, but about living with fewer limitations and more choices. Imagine being able to travel, tend your own garden, play with grandchildren, or pursue hobbies without worrying about fatigue or balance. That's the real beauty of embracing physical activity. It gives us back possibilities we thought we'd lost. Movement is a powerful way to boost mood as well. Our bodies release endorphins, the feel-good chemicals, when we walk, stretch, or engage in gentle exercise. Many older adults find that anxiety melts away, sleep deepens, and their minds feel sharper after a regular dose of movement. Even those who faced setbacks, like injuries or chronic illness, often discover that perfectly tailored activity, approved by a doctor, can help speed up recovery rather than slow them down. Adaptive devices, new exercise programs, and supportive communities make it easier than ever before to find movement that feels good and is safe. It's not about perfection or keeping a rigid schedule. Life is unpredictable, and some days are better for rest. But making the decision again and again to stand up, stretch, and take a few steps, no matter how small, can truly change the course of your health and happiness. So consider, what small movement could you add to your daily routine today, just for you, just to feel a little stronger and more alive? How might your tomorrow look if you started with just one step? Nourish to flourish. The power of mindful eating. Think about your favorite meal from childhood. The comforting aroma drifting through your home. the family gathering close around the table, every bite bringing warmth and laughter. Food has always been more than fuel. For many, it's the heartbeat of memories and tradition, often woven into the daily rituals that shape a life. But as we age, what we put on our plates quietly becomes even more essential. Our bodies change how they process nutrients, our appetites might shift, and sometimes eating feels like more of a chore than a pleasure. Still, nutrition holds the secret not just to living longer, but to living fully, able to enjoy independence and cherished activities for years to come. Science tells us that good nutrition is like giving our bodies a tune-up. Simple adjustments, a few more vegetables here, an extra glass of water there, can work wonders. Consider the story of a grandfather who, after years of grabbing quick snacks and skipping breakfast, started his days with a bowl of oatmeal loaded with berries and nuts. Within weeks, he felt his energy return, his digestion improved, and his morning walks became easier. Or picture a widowed woman whose children worried she wasn't eating enough. A neighbor suggested potluck lunches, and soon she was sharing soups, colorful salads, and laughter with friends. Not only did she regain weight and strength, but mealtimes became something to look forward to again. These are real people, finding new vitality simply by paying closer attention to what they eat and how it makes them feel. Mindful eating is about choosing foods that nourish both body and spirit. It's savoring flavors, eating slowly, and appreciating texture and color. It means asking, how does this food help me feel today? Am I full or still hungry? Even small changes, swapping white bread for whole grain, adding a serving of fruit, reducing salt and added sugars, can ease joint pain, lower blood pressure, and support brain health. The shift isn't to strict diets, but to balance, color, and variety. Many older adults find it helpful to involve loved ones, try new recipes, or visit local farmers markets for fresh produce. Cooking together becomes not just a necessity, but a joy again. Hydration is equally crucial. A forgotten glass of water or tea can leave you feeling sluggish or foggy-minded. But when you set gentle reminders or keep a favorite drink nearby, staying hydrated can become second nature. Food also connects us with others. Organizing a regular meal with family or friends, or joining a group for a cooking class, not only sparks conversation, but brings comfort on lonely days. Even when living alone, preparing a beautiful meal just for yourself is a gift you truly deserve. So as you think about your next meal or snack, ask yourself, what is one small change you could make to honor your health and happiness? Could that next bite be the start of a brighter, more energetic you? Connect and thrive. Building meaningful relationships, imagine the warmth of a friendly voice on the phone or the simple joy of sharing a smile with a neighbor in the hallway. As the calendar pages turn and life's chapters shift, it's easy to feel that the circle of close friends and family grows smaller, whether through distance, loss, or the unpredictable changes that come with aging. Yet, one golden truth remains. Connection isn't just a pleasant part of living. It's one of the pillars of lasting health and happiness. Studies show that people who maintain strong, supportive relationships enjoy better immune function, lower rates of depression, and even a longer life. But beyond statistics, connection brings something you can't measure, a spark of energy, a reason to look forward to each new day, and a sense that you truly matter to someone. Picture the story of a retired teacher who moved to a new city to be closer to her grandchildren. At first, she struggled with loneliness, missing her old friends and the familiar rhythm of daily chats at the local grocery store. She took a chance and joined a community book club, not for the love of novels, but for companionship. Over time, she found herself laughing at stories, planning outings, and inviting new friends over for tea. Her heart grew lighter, her confidence returned, and she discovered a community she never expected. Or imagine a gentleman whose hearing loss made social gatherings daunting. Rather than withdrawing, he learned about hearing devices and joined a neighborhood gardening group where quiet company and shared tasks made conversation easier. Surrounded by friendly faces, he was reminded that even small conversations could brighten a day. These experiences reveal how courage, curiosity, and a willingness to reach out can open doors to new possibilities. Whether it's volunteering, participating in faith groups, joining a club, or keeping up with old friends through technology, each connection is a bridge back to the world, nourishing both mind and spirit. Maintaining relationships doesn't always mean heavy commitments or crowded calendars. It can be as effortless as a regular coffee date, attending community events, or even writing heartfelt letters to loved ones. These gestures remind you, and those you care about, that bonds remain strong regardless of time or distance. For those who may find it difficult to meet in person, the digital world provides wonderful solutions. Video calls, online interest groups, and social networks bring together people with shared passions, making it possible to laugh, learn, and offer support, even from afar. As you look around your life today, are there connections you'd like to rekindle or grow? Who might be waiting for your call, hoping for a visit, or wishing to hear your story? Reaching out could offer unexpected joy, not just for them, but for you too. Embrace new adventures. Keep your mind curious and engage. Think back to a moment when you learned something brand new, no matter how small, a recipe, a card game, a bit of a new language, or how to use a smartphone. Remember the mix of excitement and satisfaction when that knowledge finally clicked. Staying curious and embracing fresh experiences isn't just for the young. In fact, it can be the secret to staying youthful in spirit, no matter your age. One retiree, after decades of routine, decided to sign up for a watercolor painting class at her community center. At first, she doubted her abilities, but each colorful brushstroke brought a new sense of joy. Soon, those paintings started filling her home and, more importantly, her days with purpose. Another gentleman, always curious about travel, began taking virtual museum tours online. Through these digital adventures, he visited ancient cities, marveled at art, and felt connected to the world, even from his living room chair. Scientific studies back up what these stories reveal. Learning new things engages the brain, sharpens memory, and even helps guard against cognitive decline. These mental adventures also boost confidence and spark creativity, bringing energy and enthusiasm back into daily life. It's never too late to start, whether it's joining a history discussion group, tackling puzzles, gardening, or even learning to play an instrument. Each new experience is a step toward feeling more alive, connected, and empowered. Consider this. What new skill, topic, or adventure has your curiosity tugging at lately? What's stopping you from taking that first exciting step today? Rest and renewal. Prioritizing sleep and self-care for many older adults, sleep can feel elusive, and the rhythms of daily life may no longer follow the neat patterns of earlier years. Yet, the act of resting and recharging is just as important now as it ever was, perhaps even more. Imagine a grandmother who spent years raising her children and caring for others, putting her own rest last on the list. In retirement, she found herself waking up in the night, mind worrying with worries, and by day, she felt drained. It wasn't until a gentle nudge from her doctor encouraged her to create a bedtime routine. Simple calming rituals like herbal tea, soft music, and quiet reading, that she once again felt the deep comfort of a good night's sleep. Her energy grew, her mood brightened, and even her long-standing aches and pains felt more manageable. Rest goes beyond just the number of hours spent in bed. It's about creating a sanctuary, a safe place to let go of the day's stresses and allow your body and mind to truly recover. Consider the story of a widower who struggled after his wife passed, tossing and turning with grief and loneliness. After joining a support group and sharing his feelings, he found that talking eased the burden on his heart, leading to nights that became gradually more peaceful. He started setting aside time for gentle evening strolls, brief meditation, and regular phone calls with family before bedtime, transforming his overall approach to self-care. Self-care, too, isn't indulgent. It's vital. Sometimes it's as simple as giving yourself permission to pause and breathe, to enjoy a favorite hobby in a sunlit room, or to take a warm bath to relax unsettled muscles. Others might find comfort in spiritual practices, soothing music, or creating a tranquil environment with cherished photos and soft blankets. Studies have shown that regular, restful sleep repairs tissues, sharpens memory, and greatly reduces the risk of chronic illnesses. Restored by sleep, we tackle the day's challenges with greater resilience, patience, and optimism, even when life becomes unpredictable. There's no single formula for better sleep and self-care. What matters is tuning in to your own needs and rhythms, experimenting with gentle rituals, and trusting your intuition. If falling or staying asleep is a challenge, simple changes, reducing late caffeine, setting a consistent bedtime, or spending time outdoors in natural sunlight can make a remarkable difference. And if worries or sadness weigh you down at night, reaching out for support can be the beginning of deeper healing. Each of us deserves to feel rested, restored, and cared for, regardless of age or circumstance. So, tonight, as you fold the covers and close your eyes, what small, comforting ritual could help you welcome rest? What would it feel like to wake tomorrow refreshed, ready to greet the day with open arms and renewed optimism? As we reach the end of this gentle journey together, take a moment to reflect on these golden habits that truly shape the story of our lives. Each day offers a fresh chance to move your body, nourish yourself with wholesome food, build cherished connections, embrace curiosity, and rest with self-compassion. You're not defined by years, but by the care, love, and attention you give to your mind, body, and soul. No matter where you find yourself today, know that creating a vibrant, joyful future is always within reach, one mindful choice at a time. Sometimes the smallest habit brings the biggest change, and it's never too late to begin. I hope you carry forward these messages not as a checklist, but as gentle invitations to cherish your well-being and savor every moment. The road ahead is bright, not because it is free from challenges, but because you possess the wisdom, resilience, and heart to walk it with courage. Remember, you are surrounded by possibilities, and your story continues to unfold in beautiful ways. If you found any of these habits inspiring, let your voice be heard in the comments below. Write the word wisdom if this message touched you, and share your thoughts or experiences. Don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring content, and join our growing community that believes in celebrating every age. Your journey is unique, and your light is needed. So keep shining, and until next time, take care.